Ooh, is it here? It's here. The BEATBOT. The BEATBOT pool cleaner skimmer thing. Oh, I've been waiting for a while. Oh. This is the ISkim Ultra from BEATBOT. It's a pool skimmer, chock full of tech and features and performance. And it costs a small fortune. Today we're going to go over those features and performance, then get it in the water and give it an M score. But first,
what's in the box?
So, unboxing the BEATBOT ISkim Ultra. Not BEATBOT, it's BEATBOX. I got excited. Hope I don't cut my finger. You know, came off last time. All right. So in the box, what do we get? More cardboard. So we have the accessory kit. Feeling very clumsy today. And here it is. Comes with a clarifying agent kit. You stick this in the back. All right, so that looks like that's all it is. It's got little wheels on the bottom. Your basket. Full basket enclosure that opens all the way. And it comes with these two little noodles that you can put over by your skimmer basket by your pool to keep it from getting stuck over there. Or you could just turn down your pool pump. It's got this nice little door. It helps keep debris in. This is where it gets sucked in. Large solar panel on top. Back here is where you would insert this, which is made up of recycled crab shell. Some people use it, some people don't. Some people say, well, your pool should be clear anyway, but I think we'll use it sparingly. And then last but not least in this one, looks like we have all the paraphernalia. Oh yeah, full noodle instructions. Very important. Your hook you attach to your pole to fish it if it gets stuck somewhere. Screws for roller brush. Screws for side brush. So I guess these are ones if you lose, you have some spare pieces. I like how it's labeled so you kind of know what it is. And here's the coolest part that I like about this. It's a magnetic charging, kind of like MagSafe for your phone. So you just plug this or pretty cool. Very nice. So far, everything feels nice, looks nice, and whatnot. So what we're gonna do is get this thing all charged up and put it through its paces, and we'll see you then. All right, so let's go over some of the features of this BEATBOT ISkim Ultra. You have your power button right here. You have your clean button because this one does have a clarifier. But on a schedule, you can clarify your pool using
Clarifying agent kit installed.
and it speaks to you. Anyway, as I was saying, that you can set this up in a schedule and it'll dispense clarifying agent, which is made of recycled crab shell. There's a speaker that you just heard. Beautiful design, rubber bumpers, little rollers. These fins go inward and scrub the side of your pool. They're on each side. You have sensors up front, sensors on the side, and sensors underneath. To release your basket, you just press this button and out it comes. And as you can see, I've already used it and it's collected a lot of bugs, which is good. It also comes all the way down for easy cleaning. As you'll notice here, when operating, this will act like a paddle boat. No, but seriously, this is what draws the debris in. And what's nice is that when this thing approaches a wall, it's supposed to slow down and close this, so that way once it does hit the wall, all of the debris that it's collected does not come out. It has two flashing lights here that flash green when it's doing its job. When it's in remote mode, it will stay solid green. The remote mode on this is very cool. You can direct it to wherever you want it to go, and you can even make it go faster, which is really cool. And when it dispenses the clarifying agent, these turn, I believe, purple. Let's take a look at the back again. You have your two propellers. There's no real guard except for this here, so be careful. I don't use this when I'm in the pool. But that's pretty much it. It feels sturdy, it feels well made. I do wish that it had a couple of lights in the back because, well, I like lights, especially when this thing is doing its job at night. So let's get it in the water and see what happens.
Start cleaning.
And just like that, it's off to do its job. Something utterly satisfying about that. Oops. I don't think that's supposed to happen, but it did. It wasn't quite smooth sailing after all for the BEATBOT. This has happened several occasions where the collection basket would get disconnected from the skimmer and just float around, while the skimmer just swam around pretending like it was, thinking it was picking up debris, but it wasn't. That was pretty disappointing. I can only assume that it was from a corner of the pool. Maybe the button got was hit by the corner and dislodged it. Is that possible? Unfortunately, I didn't get it on film any of the times that it was dislodged. Then another issue was this pool bot or skimmer is supposed to swim in an S formation or an S pattern where it goes from, let's say where it is right now, turns around and goes straight to the other side of the pool, and then makes the S turn, goes back, and so on and so on. This wasn't the case a lot of the time. This is an example here where it would just do a one direction back and forth diagonally and never deviate from that path, and this went on for a while. So that was also another disappointment because it's not supposed to do that. So I thought maybe I had gotten a lemon of a BEATBOT. So I'll speed up here, but you can see how it just goes back and forth in the same direction.
Several days later.
So I ended up returning the other one that was having some issues and getting another unit. So I had to get a refund and then repurchase a new one. And this is the new one, and we're going to put it out there and see if it makes a difference. I still believe that the first one I got may have had some issues with it. It's quite possible, but we'll test this one out real quick and we'll see how it goes. Okay, anybody who has ever had a queen pom will know that they make a mess. They have these big canoe-looking things that open up and flower everywhere, and it ends up falling wherever it falls. This happens to have fallen all over my waterfall, which I haven't used in a week or so. So I thought this would be a great test. There's thousands of these little flowery things that are going to be, as you can see, invading the pool. What better test than on these little guys? Now, these guys will float for a while, but then they end up sinking to the bottom of the pool. So it's good to get them as soon as you can. So let's see if this all floats around and get the little bot in the water. Been over an hour just a bit, and let's have a look at what has happened. There's still some remnants floating around. There are some at the bottom of the pool. However, those other ones that are round are little seeds that come off, and those don't float, they sink right away. But yeah, there's still a couple lingering, but like I say, it's only been an hour. I'm kind of impressed by that. So far, so good. So why don't we wrangle in our little robot and see what exactly is inside her.
Start docking.
Oh my. Can you feel that? Oops. I am impressed now. I'm going to take back some of the things I was going to say about this thing, but that's pretty much everything that was in the pool that came off the waterfall. Awesome. Let's take a look at the app. I already have it on my iPad. You can have it on your phone, your iPad, it works just the same. And you can see that the unit is cleaning. Up here you can notice that it says 90%. Next to it's a little sun, which means that it's solar charging. Now if it was plugged in, it would just show charging. You have your Wi-Fi connection, the temperature of the pool, which is really cool. I think that's really nice to have, and it's fairly accurate too. You can set up your cleaning schedule, your dispensing. You can pause the unit, park it where it will park near the nearest sidewall and stay there for a while. Your remote mode, which I'll get to in a moment, that's pretty cool. And then it has a bunch of other interesting, you have your cleaning record, and it'll tell you when it was last cleaned, how long it spent cleaning. It's solar recharging. It even has solar recharging statistics to let you know how much energy you're saving by not having to charge this, I guess. Do not disturb mode. It doesn't disturb me when it's on, so I don't think that's an issue, other than maybe if you're in the pool, but I think you would take it out. The nice thing is it does know when it's in the water and when it's not in the water. Your voice settings, volume, cleaning setting, which is anti-breathing. You want to have this on so that little door closes when it gets near a wall or when it turns. Your maintenance, device name, firmware, whatnot. Make sure you check your firmware and change it as soon as you can. Don't think by just setting it to automatic that it's going to update it the first time, especially. You have to do that manually and then hit this. So let's just give a...
Remote mode activated.
I don't know if you could hear that, but you can basically turn around, there you go. And I like the accelerate mode here. And you have accelerate on. It hauls ass. So this is kind of fun. This is a nice thing to enjoy. If you're bored, you can play captain or something, Although I don't know if I keep it going, it'll probably run into the side, so I don't want to do that. No, slow down. All right, folks, that was it. That was the BEATBOT Ultra ISkim Skimmer by the BEATBOT. A very nice unit, very nicely put together. It looks cool. I like it. I wanted to like it a lot more, I really did, but the two issues that I kept having with it are it running into the walls, dumping what's in the basket out, and also the cartridge container basket being dislodged when it possibly hits. Like I said, I haven't seen it do that, but that's my only guess as to when that comes out. It hits the corner of the pool, that jets out, and it's just perfect, and it just sets it free. Maybe they can put it someplace else. Would I recommend this for everyone or anyone? If you have the money and you like, blowing it, yes, get this. If you want this unit, buy it on sale. Better yet, wait for it to be on sale, like a Prime Day sale, where the price really drops. It's still expensive, but you're gonna enjoy the fact that you didn't spend $1,500 on something like a skimmer. So anyway, yeah, so I do like it. I do recommend it, just not at the price that it's currently at. So get it on sale and you'll be a very happy person. It has a lot of tech. The app is nice. It works. There's a lot of features on there. Having the clarifying agent, that is a cool thing to have. Also, it's something else that you have to buy in the future to replace. So those are, I think, you get a 2-pack for $40 or $50. I don't know, but you still have to purchase that separately. But that's a nice option to have. The basket itself is huge, and it has a lid that fully closes so that there's only one way things can get in and out. It's huge, and it opens all the way out, so that way you can empty it and then use the hose on there. So it's a pretty good device. It does charge quickly. I'm very happy with the way the solar works on it. I was very impressed by that. It also runs, if you leave it in the pool and run, it'll run until the battery goes dead. There's no like quick run. And that's another thing I wish they had. They had a quick run, like when it was for 3 hours and then it would stop. I haven't seen that happen. I tried it and it just keeps going and going. So either you have to keep it on the schedule or go out there and turn it off or use the app. Other than that, I think it's a decent product. With some improvements, I think it'll be even better. If any of you have used the BEATBOT ISkim Ultra or something similar, please leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you and hear what your experience is like. If you found this video useful or informative or boring or bad, still hit the thumbs up, please. And if you're not already, please subscribe. Subscribing shows caring, and we all want to care about people subscribing. So please subscribe. We unite, we can all do this together. It's big, it helps the channel, and I really, really appreciate it. So anyway, thank you for watching. Enough said, bye.